Good morning. RattleHub was founded here in South Africa, and we're now headquartered in Canada. We're on a massive global mission to fundamentally improve the way people manage their lives. You know, the media says the first digital generation was born in the 1990s, but I think they've got it all wrong. I'm nearly 50, and my life is every bit as digital as my younger colleagues. I do all my banking, I pay all my bills online. I use websites and apps for all my travel and accommodation. I couldn't do my job without email, LinkedIn, and Slack. My life is digital, and my life is extremely fragmented. I have more than a dozen accounts with banks and trading platforms and credit card companies and insurance companies. Add in professional platforms and social media. The number of accounts that I use to manage my life grows and grows. You know, my generation, we're like a frog in a pot of water. And as the old story goes, if that water temperature rises slowly enough, the frog doesn't even know it's being boiled alive. This generation, my generation, the first generation to live these completely fragmented digital lives, we're getting up there in age. And one day, we're going to leave a terrible mess for our children. Our children are going to spend far too much time and far too much money untangling all of this. That's true for many of you, and it doesn't have to be that way. And what are they going to miss? What assets and accounts won't they find? You know, more than $20 billion worth of Bitcoin has already been lost. And that's just the beginning. The problem is this: there is no single view of our fragmented digital lives. There's no dashboard, there's no portal, there's no single source of truth. And at RattleHub, we firmly believe that it doesn't have to be that way. Now, in a perfect world, all this would be easy, right? All your data, information, documents, all together in one secure, private, easy-to-use platform. Seamless integration with all your trusted partners and service providers. Everything automatically sorted and actioned. It would be absolute peace of mind. But that's hard. Security, privacy, ease of use, a great many integrations. It is hard, but it can be done. And we're well down the road. Let's take a look. So we see this mission coming together in 3 stages. First, we've got to bring everything together into one place, one view of your life. And it starts with your profile. That's your documents, all your identity documents, your health information, travel documents, professional information, and more. Everything that makes up your life and your family's lives, available whenever and wherever you need it. Automatic renewal reminders, gap warnings, and more. Then when we bring in your financial portfolio information into that, for the first time, you have one consolidated store of all that's important. And it's all protected within the global infrastructure of Microsoft Azure and the more than 3,500 cybersecurity experts who safeguard your most critical information. Elements of this have been rolled out at Investec Private Bank, which remains an anchor client for us here in South Africa. Now, the next step is integrating all of the information real-time from leading financial data providers like Envestnet, Yodlee, and Astute. And this allows the most up-to-date portfolio information to flow directly into your platform. We know how hard it is to keep everything up to date, so key to what we do is let the data flow to you. And then beyond that, we're making further enhancements in usability through automation. In partnership with the Canadian government, we're developing tremendous capabilities in AI, machine learning, content recognition, auto-categorization, and more. The way we see it, the Internet of Things connects all the tools and appliances and infrastructure to make everything easier and more efficient. We're connecting all the information that makes your lives easier and more efficient. We're building the Internet of Life. And once everything's together in one place, and everything's always up to date, well, the next step is sharing. When people can share some or all of their information with their trusted partners and trusted advisors on their terms, that creates tremendous value for everyone. And that's when we move well beyond a life management platform, and we become an incredibly powerful way for banks and wealth managers and insurance companies and others to serve their clients at an entirely new level. And this greatly enhanced service directly supports your ability to retain and upsell and cross-sell and grow your client base. What would happen if you were to die today? I know it's a terrible question to ask. I'm sorry, and I trust we will all be walking this planet for decades to come. But if you were to meet an untimely end, what state would you leave your family in? Here in South Africa, we've built an estate console that supports our patent for estate planning. Now, this is a estate management tool that takes so much of the manual labor out of the estate process. The executor accesses all the information and permission, all the forms are auto-populated, right up to the liquidation and distribution account, which is submitted to the master. This saves beneficiaries time, it saves them money, it leaves them with dignity and clarity. Now that is absolute peace of mind. So in conclusion, if GDPR is important to you, please talk with us. If security keeps you up at night, talk with us. If you're concerned that the rapid pace of technological change poses risks for your organization, talk to us. If you don't have one view of client, talk to us. And finally, if you believe there's an opportunity to harness the power of technology to better retain and grow and serve your client base, you definitely want to speak with RattleHub. Thank you.